Hello to all my MMS 100 classmates. I am Egay, 32 years old. This is my first trimester in UPOU, but I am not a new student of the university. It was in 1999 when I became a legitimate freshman in UP Diliman. Regrettably, I had to stop just a few semesters after. Well, 13 years later, here I am, and I am deeply thankful to be given a clean break. 13 years is a long time, and you must be wondering why it took that long. Well, let me tell you. My sister and I were single-handedly raised by our mother. It was a huge struggle for all of us, especially on my mom. She managed to make ends meet through those years. But as I went through high school, it started to become clear that she would not be able to financially sustain a college education for me and my sister. But it was not all doom and gloom. I did pass UPCAT and I was able to set foot on a UP campus. But later on, reality slowly crept in. Everything cost money, from bus fares and daily commute to expenses on books and projects. My mother cannot afford it anymore, so I stopped. I had to start earning money to help the family. At the time, call center industry was emerging. I was able to land a job as a customer service representative for a US credit card company. I was earning money, able to support my family. I met co-workers who were UP graduates who did the same work as me, so I thought, who needs a diploma? As years go by, I kept answering calls for a living. It started to burn me out about 4 years in. Since I don't have a college diploma, it was difficult for me to move up to a higher role or to look for a better paying job. At the time, I already planned to enroll in UPOU. It was also the time when I became a dad, so keeping an income stream to support my new family was the priority. Now I have spent 7 years in this industry. I still live from paycheck to paycheck. There are times that I have to drag myself to work despite the fact that I need this job to support my family. Well, don't get me wrong, being a call center agent is a decent job. It does offer challenges from time to time to make things interesting. What I had come to realize is that I have not given myself enough time to go after my passion, video games. You heard it right, games like Mario, Pac-Man, Call of Duty, Elder Scrolls, Final Fantasy, and what have you. Now that might raise a few eyebrows. What do Mario and friends have to do with me trying to get a degree in multimedia studies? As you might be thinking, I could simply revamp my time management skills and squeeze in a few more hours every day to get my gaming dose. And you're probably right. However, I don't want to just settle for a hobby. That is not what I have in mind. I am seriously considering a career in gaming. I know it sounds crazy to just throw away years of experience to do a career shift, which will most likely mean that I will have to do an entry-level job again. I did a bit of online research a few years back. A call center agent with the same number of years of experience as I had has an average annual salary of 180,000 pesos. The top percentile gets around 350,000. Compare that to an Android game developer with an average salary of 245,000. Top percentile gets about ₱1,000,000 per year. It took me 7 years to get to the top percentile for call center agents. For software developers, they can reach the same salary in pesos in only 2 to 3 years' time. So I could already imagine myself getting more pay for doing the thing that I love. But how do I start? There are some companies who hire people who only manage to secure a vocational education, but most of them are looking for college degree holders. How can I get one without dropping my call center job? That's when I seriously considered the UPOU Bachelor of Arts in Multimedia Studies opportunity. That's how I got here. I finally have the chance to finish my college education, which will make my mother proud. And besides, getting a UP diploma will definitely make me marketable. My passion for playing and developing video games may sound blissful now. Maybe when it becomes a job, when you start beating deadlines and getting pressures to produce creative outputs, maybe it can become hell. But if that means that I get closer to doing the thing that I love and get paid a lot more, then I know that I'm on the right path.